Hello there, Capricorn. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And this reading's going to be for Capricorn for October of 2018. For everybody that's new, I pull 4 cards for the month. Use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month. And we'll pull Angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. All of us Capricorns, I guess, are named Frankie for the time of the reading. So look at your moon and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't think the cards will go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month, like a kind of like a theme. Our message this month, and I feel it like, I think it might be for a lot of us business, but I feel a lot of pressure being put on us. So when we're under pressure, how do I want to say this? If we're under a lot of pressure, we don't want to, we want to watch our words, like, watch the way we speak it, the way that it comes out, the way we intended it, all those kind of things, because we have really good words, but I do feel the pressure. Other than that, these cards are pretty good, and I think we're going to pull it off. Our words are integrity, intention, willingness, education. Maybe some of us are going to school, or maybe some of us are getting an education with that watch your words kind of thing, and harmony. So harmony means watch our words. I do feel that pressure though, and I do think it might be a lot of it for a lot of us, like business related for some reason, because our first card, all the cards are pretty excellent. First card here is the Nine of Pentacles. Excellent. This is when we're in a comfortable state of prosperity, but this is the Nine of Pentacles is one where we manage things wisely, with our intention. So maybe we were putting away finances, saving up, and because we did that, we're in a consolidated type of situation where, we have the funds, we have the money to do the things that we want and choose to do. And this is earth energy, and so are we. So this is material plane, wealth, comfort, security. Maybe some of us will maybe want to help others with it. Some of us maybe can, but we've done this, like put it together on our own. That would be an education, like kind of a financial education. We saved the money, we managed it wisely, I handled my affairs to the best of my ability, and we Capricorns, we're really hard workers. So, who's to say? So if we're struggling right now, I don't think it's going to be for very long, So that word integrity comes up, because of the pressure thing and watching the words, maybe if we're in interaction with someone and they're speaking what they want, that kind of thing, really rapid fire to us. We don't want to like over or dominate them or overwhelm them in the conversation, because we can get that overreaction, and we're in this comfortable state. We don't want to shake the tree, however you want to say it. We don't want to shake the tree. Well, because our next card here, we're in our own reading. Knight of Pentacles. Could be us, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It could be someone else coming into our lives. But this is a Knight carries a message, a good message about our money situation, monies, finances. This Knight does arrival and departure. He's kind of holding that pentacle out in front of him as an offering, So it may be good news financially for us, especially with this Nine of Pentacles here for a lot of us. But he's arrivals and departures too. so we could be up and being, so keep that intention, like some of us will be getting up, going for a new job, going for maybe a new partnership, changing directions a lot of times in our lives. What is it that we want? Because I can feel that business kind of vibe around it. You know, maybe we're traveling across the world, going back and forth, doing interviews from one company to another company. But it's a good, stable flow of energy. So we want to keep, even if it's a lot of pressure, we want to keep calm. The Knight of Pentacles is slow moving. This is not fast, swift action like the Knight of Swords or, any of those. He's not like that. And we can trust the delivery of the message if we're being offered a job. It could be, these are just general readings, so we'll all have different intention. So maybe, with this, maybe we're in a comfortable state and now we feel like, okay, I have enough under my belt. It's time for me to move on. My intention is to get better employment yet, or a new job or a new career path. Maybe I want to start out on my own and be an entrepreneur, something like that, but I can do it. We have that Nine of Pentacles energy going in there, and that's real balanced, and it's something we did ourselves. Most earth signs, we work hard for our money. We're stable, secure. We keep moving forward, trying to stay in our integrity at all times. We're willing. We're willing to do the hard work. If we need a little more education, we're willing to do the hard work of doing that at the same time keeping our job. It's just something that we're good at, and we're stable in this month. I do feel that pressure, but I feel that stability. So, just watch no overreactions or just coming unglued. If someone says something, quite, maybe I misunderstood or misheard something. I don't want to cause any overreactions from others this month because it's coming in like nicely, you know what I mean? And because our next card is the Devil. No, the devil's not coming to get us, Capricorn. Never. The devil warns us to stay in our integrity. The devil warns us, to keep our intentions straight. The devil warns us, stay in balance, be in harmony, But this is our card. The devil is Saturn in Capricorn. And with this card, sometimes we can feel a little frustrated or blocked or obstacles coming up in our face, but nothing that we can't overcome. No matter how weird or rough life is, there's always spiritual choices. And if we keep our mind set, remember Saturn in Capricorn, Saturn's the Lord of Karma, the taskmaster. Go do the job in the order I told you to do it. When you learn the lesson of the Devil card, we can build castles in the air and castles on the ground. So our intention, our integrity with this Devil card energy helps us to overcome any frustrations. So I'd have to think of, what do I want on the physical plane? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here, and another card that would say that too. What do I want on the physical plane? Have I taken the steps, the actions that were required from me to, they're saying orderly steps and actions that were required of me in order to produce that outcome? Because if we've learned a lesson, like our word, like overreacting, so we've learned to watch how we speak, and to be politically correct. Is that a good way to put it, Capricorn? We've learned to be politically correct. We're not going to overreact. We're not going to dominate a conversation. We're going to state what we want with our intention and our integrity clear and go for it, because there's always that spiritual choice, like they said. And for those of us that have learned these lessons, we can build castles in the air. We can use the energy, that Saturn energy, in order to build them on the ground, make a better life for ourselves. Sorry. We have these little fuzzy white things blowing all over outside. They look like dandelions, but they're not, and they're everywhere. I went out to feed the fish, and I immediately start sneezing, so don't pay any attention to me. Anyhow, we can do what we want in the spiritual realm because we have learned the lesson. Saturn's hard. You know, we've had a hard, rough couple years here. And now we're coming into that time. If we use this energy wisely, we produce what we want on the airplane. Maybe some of us want to travel. We have that Knight of Pentacles there too. Integrity and intention, willingness, you know, to move through the obstacles, willingness to move through the fear. Now this also can mean, and these are general readings, drugs, sex, and rock and roll. You know, I'm carrying it on. I didn't get the lessons, you know, Capricorn gave me, you know, Saturn and Capricorn gave me. I am not in harmony. I'm not in balance. I'm all frustrated. So what do? I speak out of turn. I speak harshly. You know what? You see where they're going with this. And I caused disruption, and I wondered what I did, you know, and or maybe somebody around us, because these are general readings, using this devil card energy wrong, you know, playing around. Maybe we're trying to help them, you know, or perhaps with the devil card energy, they just said, maybe I have, and that Knight of Pentacles together, maybe I have a boss I don't like, and I'm trying to get away from it, and this energy is represented by this, you know, so we're to stay in our integrity. That's our words. We're to keep our intention clear. What do we want to do? What do we want to negotiate? How do we want this end result? And we speak forth the words with integrity and intention, and we'll get what we want if we use this energy appropriately, which is great, you know, actually really great, because our next card here is the Two of Rods or Wands. I don't know why they changed the name. This card is the card of waiting for my ships to come in. I've made a plan. Maybe this Knight of Pentacles, I'm going for a new job, you know, and this card would show that I'm going to get it. Maybe I'm going, you know, traveling for other reason. A new relationship would mean I'm going to get it. The one thing with the card, you know, I've set something in motion with this card, and because I have set it in motion, I would be willing to do whatever it took, because we have the words willingness, stay in balance, keep my eyes. See how focused he is on that ball in his hand? I always think of that as the world, because I'm looking out on the horizon, waiting. I've done all this work. Now it's coming to culmination. I'm going to get what I want. So for some of us, it could be a new job. Others, it might be a new house, you know, a new partner, you know, whatever it is. I have the wherewithal, and I know with this card, it's coming to me. There's a little glitch in this card to me, Frankie, that says, you know, somebody, like a glitch. Let's say, okay, I get all ready and everything's to proceed, you know, in a week I'm going to sign the contract, this, that, whatever. A new house is a good example of that. I'm going to sign the contract, and the bank backs out at the last minute. With this, we have a backup plan. That's all we have to know. we need a backup plan. Twos are choices. So I would go to 3 banks, and if the bank that I chose, just didn't pan out, I'd know this other bank had approved me and accepted me. If I was an entrepreneur, right? That's my intention, perhaps, that I set in motion, and I was comfortable enough to start, with my finances and things, to start moving forward, and I was going to take on a partner. The partner could back out. Maybe my spouse was going to support me in my business. Last minute they said, I really don't have the time, the energy to do this with you right now because my work is too much for me. I would have another choice. Maybe I was looking for someone in the partnership, and I had 3 really qualified candidates that were on board, right? That I thought, yeah, I'd like to work with them, and I fought myself to pick the right best one for me, and I pick them, and they like, oh, I decided to take this other job at the last minute, and stepped out of their integrity because the whole time they were telling me, yes, 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 I'm going to do this, we're going for it, and they step back. I have other choices that were just as valuable. The choice I make with this card is the right choice. Keep the backup plan. So maybe it was Spirit saying, nah, that's not the right partner for us, Capricorn, so we're just going to take them off the plate, and we'll get them going some other place so that we make the right choice. Remember that Devil card, Saturn in Capricorn, leveling the playing field if I've learned the lessons. It's excellent, I build the castles in the air and I build them on the ground. And I'm telling you, we can build them because our next card is the Magician. Yes, we got the Magician. This is new developments, fresh starts, new beginnings. What do I want with this card? That's my integrity. What feels right inside of my gut? What's right in my heart? What's my intention? How far am I willing to go? Because this is new, fresh, new starts, new beginnings, the things that we want, and it is someone who is ready, willing, and able to manipulate a situation to their benefit for the right outcome, right? But we have the word harmony in here. Right outcome. I have all the tools I need to get what it is or get where it is that I want, whatever it is. There's a caveat always with the Magician. If I use it, in the wrong manner or the wrong tool in my tool belt, it comes back and bites me in the butt. So that would be the manipulation for my own purpose, like a selfish intent, but I don't feel so because we have integrity in here, right? And the Magician knows which tool. So because I use this, it's like almost magical. If I pay attention, I've learned the lessons of the Saturn and Capricorn, the Devil card. I've, managed my funds appropriately and wisely. I'm in a comfortable situation, or the best one I know how to be in. I'm getting this good news, financial, from the Knight of Pentacles. I'm in my own reading, and I can trust the information that's coming. I have made sure I had a backup plan. The Magician comes full circle. I'm using the things that I need, the right things, even under pressure. Because, Saturn and Capricorn, that's a lot of pressure there, if you're thinking of it. But sit with it, I'd sit with it. I'd be willing to sit with it and think about, okay, if I have an obstacle or a hurdle, how would I overcome it? If it did happen, how would I overcome it? What's my intention? I know we're moving forward, because we have the Knight of Pentacles energy. We're going to end up in this very nice, secure state. So why not make the decisions, wisely? Wisely is the word I'm hearing. Wisely. If there's something I need to know more, I'd educate myself. Maybe in the entrepreneur or partnership thing, I might ask questions about the person I was bringing in, that would allow me to see, are there any faults, things like that I might be faced with at the last minute. This is excellent. I do think for most of us, this probably is not as much relationship as like earth plane, worldly jobs, things like that, type circumstances, the way the cards are laid here versus a love reading. But our card is focus on service. And that's basically what they're telling us, because this, I think it's going to be in business, work, career, like entrepreneur type stuff for us this month. It says your soul's desire, your soul desires to only joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. That's that integrity and intention there. So they're kind of telling us that twice, So we don't want to cause any blips on our radar screen if we got something in mind, that we're doing and we want to change. We want to keep real focused, and with that Devil card, probably look backwards in our past and the lessons, perhaps that we've already have learned, and think about that along with it, Pages are sticking together here. It says, our angel card says, this card comes to you because you've been worried about your life's mission. Perhaps you felt insecure about whether you'll make enough money or be successful. We're going to be okay. Or be well received by others. Instead of concerns about what you'll receive or other people's reactions, focus solely on how you can serve. And they always say that, how you can serve. Use your natural talents, passions, and interests to help others or some vital cause. Then through the law of attraction, you receive all the support you need. The Knight of Pentacles coming in there, the backup plan with our two of rods there. Additional meanings are release money worries to God and the angels. Be receptive to inner divine guidance and follow it. Follow it. Willingness. Intention. Without hesitation. If you get nervous, just focus on service. The angels are poets and they don't know it, huh? Well, Capricorn, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell y'all, thank you for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. And the prayer class is out there for you. So are the sutras. The prayer class is how to structure them. It's a comprehensive class, 2.5 hours. Structure prayers for manifestation. Sutras are thought forms you put into simple meditation, takes 5 minutes a day, enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. There's 2 short videos over at the channel. I think they're like 5, 6, maybe 7 minutes long. It explains them real clearly, and then you can go to the website if you want to get them. Anyhow, to all of you I've met through 2 whole years of doing these YouTubes, and to everybody I've met through 29 years of doing readings, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, a privilege, and a joy to be able to serve you, and hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.